Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my autumn reset. In today's video, my agenda is I'm going to take you through my morning and evening routine. We're going to do some clothes sorting, what's it called? A wardrobe clear out, some meal prep, and then we're going to sit down and talk sort of goals, vision boards for the rest of this year. A lot of prepping for my winter arc that starts the 29th of September. I've got more videos going into more details on that next week so that you know what my rules are and everything like that. I'm really excited. Let me know if you're planning on joining. I think they're also calling it like the Great Lock-in this year. Which do you prefer? I kind of prefer the winter arc. That's basically all I have to say, and let's get into this video. Right, good morning. I can't believe how dark it is. That one of my morning routine is waking up early. However, my alarm didn't go off, but it's still 6 o'clock. But I tried to get my gym open at 6. One of my September goals is to get back down to waking up around 5:30 in preparation for my winter arc. I was going to fill my water bottle up. I don't take any pre-workout, but I go through stages, so I do hate filming in the gym. But I think I'm going to do a full body weight session today. That's on the cards. I usually always do 12k steps a day, and to actually be able to get this done I get at least an hour, around an hour walking at the gym. Back from the gym. Obviously I didn't film much in the gym, but I did a good all-rounded weight session. I've already drank nearly one of these, and I need to drink 2 of them a day. I always like the morning to get a head on everything so that I can kind of spend the day working, and then the evening I do a lot of downtime. Let's quickly do the dishwasher, just unload it. I know it's going to be interesting to fit because I've got my slow cooker that I usually should hand wash. Ow. The thing that's working really well for me at the moment is starting the day on a proteinized coffee. Okay, maybe not starting the day, but post-workout. But it works better for me to have my proper breakfast at 10, 11. It also helps with my glucose spike, I find. I do water, which I know is vile to some because I thought it was vile, but it just fits better in my macros at the moment. And I actually don't think it tastes that bad. So, we've got our protein shake. And then just some instant coffee. I've let that cool whilst I was in the shower, but if it's what it's normally, if it's what it's normally like, then I'll add an ice cube or a couple ice cubes. A splash from there. Okay, that's it for my morning routine. That's majority of my morning routine. It's quite a simple one. I will show you my breakfast though before we move on to my evening routine. So I actually forgot to show you my breakfast before I mixed it up and made it look all ugly. Here's some photos because I'm doing an Instagram post on it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram if you're ever interested. What signals to me that it's evening routine time is making dinner. We currently have gusto for the week, and I have chosen this one. Just so you know, my hair is dried in a way that's really overstimulating me, and I hate it. Vitamins time. So I take vitamin D, collagen. I'm pretty sure I swear by collagen, but you don't know if it just feels like too many times where I stop when I've not been taking my collagen. I'm having my breakouts. It's not too bad at the moment, but I didn't take this for a few days because I ran out and I've only just got it, and I've really started to get some. So again, like I said, I could be wrong whether that, but it's happened a few times, so if I'm not taking it, I seem to break out. Vitamin C. And finally, one of my favourites is magnesium. That's what I take. I feel like it's a bit of a boring, but they're the ones that I feel like I need. I haven't done much research into supplements, if I'm honest. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna do some reading before. I usually do my skincare and when I brush my teeth and stuff when I'm like retired to bed. I love that saying. And then I like to read. I try and stay off screens as well. I mean, overall, one of my goals is low screen time. Currently, the goal is like an hour and a half, but I've sort of been slowly taking it down throughout the year. And some days I can get that, but the goal is to get to like an average screen time of an hour and a half at the end of this year, which I think I'm fairly good at. So I try and stay off screens in the evening, but I am currently using my iPad as a Kindle, so I do kind of stay on my iPad for a bit. Anyway, I'm going to take these. I'm definitely going to get some autumn ambience playing. Should we actually find one together? And I'm going to read, like I said. But I forgot to say, I've had a bedtime tea. I love them. I've been watching quite a lot of food content as well. Guys, my question is like now, a lot of these ambiences, have they always been AI? Ooh, I'm so gonna do this one. I found one. I love a lake house. Yep. I'm not gonna show you this again, but I am gonna do the dishwasher, making sure your space stays clean, and having like a house like clean down, like reset. The one I'm the best at is the kitchen. I should put some clothes away. I don't know if I will. I kind of want to binge a book, and I try and go to bed early, so I don't know if I'll get around in that, but a house reset. So closing shift, a home closing shift is what I like to call it, in some form, especially the kitchen. Let's discuss skincare. I don't know how these girls film themselves doing their skincare, because I'll try, but I don't think it'll look good. But I use face wash. I remove my makeup, majority of my mascara with this, which I've already done, and then I do face wash. I did try the La Roche-Posay, however you say it, face wash, and I did like it, but then I ran out and then started using one of Josh's face wash, and I didn't really notice a difference with my skin, so I've gone for the cheap stuff. I then am currently skin cycling and have been for like the whole year, and I think I really like it. It's like a good routine for me. So one night, glycolic acid, one night retinol, 2 rests, and then repeat. So tonight is a retinol night, which I'm nearly out of. And then just moisturiser. I use, what is it? Just this one, which is a SPF 15. So I have a bit of SPF on. It's quite a simple skincare. I should have tried my hair back. Filling out my habit tracker for September, and then that's my night routine. Read, bed, off like social media. Like I'm using my iPad as a Kindle, which isn't the best, but I do have like the setting on the night shift, but I still wish I do have, and that's it, and I'll see you in the next section of the video. That's my morning and night routine for autumn. Welcome to the meal prep section of today's video. What could we be making that's very, I hate the word autumnal. What autumn meal prep could we be making? Soup, of course. Soup with some sourdough, my homemade sourdough, of course. And we're going to do a sweet potato and harissa soup. But I'm also going to just chuck in anything that I have to, like vegetables to use in my fridge. So I know I've got some courgettes and some tomatoes to use up. I'm also going to do carrots, onion, celery, obviously the sweet potato, and some red lentils to add a bit of fibre and a bit more protein, because that's my only downfall of soups, is especially when I have them with bread, they're not the best fit for like protein, but I just am really craving a good soup. So maybe I might have an egg on the side or something. But anyway, let's start making the soup. Okay, time to blend the soup. I've done it, I did 2 hours on high, no, sorry, 2 hours on medium and then 2 hours on high. So I need it for lunch now. So that's, oh, I added garlic as well. I don't think I mentioned that. Nothing screams winter up more than like slow cooker meal prep to me, which is definitely why I'm sort of practicing some recipes now, so that I'm ready, because I just think it's so much easier, and I love a slow cooker. There we go. Okay, so I did lose my audio for me sorting out my wardrobe clear out. I managed to get rid of a lot of stuff though, so that was good. So just enjoy me doing that. I'll probably regret some of the stuff that I got rid of. I'm gonna be like, where's the item? But you know. And I also have no money to buy loads of autumn stuff that I'd like to get. But still, we have space in the wardrobe. Oh, I also had a whole crash out about the fact that my whole wardrobe is just basic tees. Like my top drawer is just the same top in so many different fonts. Did I get rid of my Sabrina top? I met Sabrina Carpenter, if you weren't aware. My like biggest flex. And I think I might have got rid of that top. Did I? Anyway, I took everything to the charity shop because I couldn't be able to sell it on Vinted. I never do well on Vinted. Anyway, I do have one dress on Vinted at the moment, so... Hello, I wanted to just end off this video. I did want to talk about my September goals in this video because I didn't do a September reset, despite doing one, like, I think so far every single month. But now we are the 19th of September, so we're pretty through a lot of September. And because I've been ill the last week, and then last week was my cousin's wedding, and I made the whole wedding cake, and next week is Josh's cousin's wedding. September has been, I don't want to say unproductive month, but like some days I've had like my slower mornings and waking up early and going to the gym, or at least for this week. Anyway, but I thought still to like add something on to this video, we could have like a quick look at my sort of like end of year reflections that I did at the end of August, slash my like mood board, what I want from last parts of the year. Because my like next week's upload is going to be like my winter arc rules on cozy reading, because it's like we're in like the autumn month. Oh, also guys, you know when everyone said we're in the burr months, I thought they were like, because it starts getting cold and it's like burr months. Turns out it's like September, October, November, December. Yeah, not my finest moment, but going to these like cozier months, I want to get loads of reading done, which is actually what I need to crack on my evenings do. Brad is my sourdough, so definitely want to do more sourdough. I just made some sourdough cinnamon rolls and they went down a treat. CLS, which is our business, very like work focused, working out, eating healthy, waking up early. And then this is my vision board, which basically just, you know, we got the reading at the night, because I mainly read in the night and at the gym. I would like to do a bit of an Animal Crossing, but I find it hard to prioritise other hobbies because I don't have much time for my hobbies, and reading is just like my biggest one. But, you know, waking up early, low screen time's such a big one for me. Eating healthy. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that. And yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. And I can't believe we're ending in like just over a week. We'll be in the last 3 months of 2025. That is insane. Anyway, I shall see you in the next one very, very shortly. Goodbye.